So what is good, people? Welcome to another investing video. In this video, we are continuing our Investing $1 a day series. This time we are in episode 15. So that means we need to have a minimum of $105 invested into each asset. So starting into metals, here we are at my Mint wallet. You can see that precious metals has been kind of crazy over the past few days. Silver has gone down quite a bit. Gold is doing just fine. But if we look at our previous investments, we are at $58.44 on gold, $49.70 on silver for a total investment of $108.14. But if we have a look at the actual value, $58.25 on gold, $47.22 on silver, for a total value of $105.47. So if we look at the differences between the two, we can see that gold is almost even. It's just down by about 20 cents. Silver, however, is down by quite a bit, a lot more. If we actually look at the chart here, we can see when I made my last gold investment, gold has gone up, and so it is overall up from that. But however, silver, on the other hand, is down. So we are at $49.34, and it has dropped all the way down to $47.22. So silver has been dropping over the past few days. This is good because I'm actually thinking about getting into silver again for my next investment, depending on how things look. We are only at $108, so it is not yet time to put a new investment into metals. We'll be doing that next week, and there's no telling what's the state is going to be next week. Of course, with the news of the interest rate hike, I expected metals to jump up, but it didn't stay up there for very long. So hopefully that will change in the future. Now, jumping into stocks. So you can see we are pretty much breaking even, down by 0.28% over the week. Not much has changed. If we jump into AVAX, Avalanche, you can see that we are currently down by 4% over the week. So our actual equity is $1.73. We are down by 25 cents, which is actually not much at all, but it's 12%. My initial investment was $2 into AVAX, and that was through the Robinhood Earn program. So it was a free $2. It wasn't my actual money, but still we are down on that investment. If we jump back to the home, jump into our other stock, we got Starwood Property Trust. We are pretty much breaking even here as well at 0.63% up over the week. If we look at our average cost, it is at $17.14 per share, and the current value of this share is $20.89. So that puts us up by 21.87%. And that is a $3.84 profit, which is great. So we are in profit in Starwood Property Trust. We don't have any dividends coming, it looks like. Our analysis are still the same: 87.5% buy, 12.5% hold. So not much has changed there. And we did have a dividend payout back on the 17th of 48 cents, which is really nice. Jumping into our next stock, we have Armor Residential REIT. You can see we are once again about breaking even here, $0 or 0.58% down, so not much of a change there. Average cost $5.10 per share, which the current share price is $5.12. So we do have a little bit of a profit. We have a profit of 7 cents, which turns out to be 0.32%. So it's not much of a profit, but it is still a profit nonetheless, which is nice. The analysis is still at a 100% hold. That has not changed at all. So things are still looking good there. And we did have a dividend payment come in at 32 cents back on July 28th. And that's what brought our cost of shares up, because the share price went up. And so that dividend reinvestment did bring us up a little bit. But all in all, we're pretty much breaking even on our residential REIT. So we're not looking bad there. EOG Resources, so we are down by 1.66% over the week. Our average cost is $113.33 per share, but the actual price is $129.80 per share. So that puts us down. However, we do have an overall profit of $5.82, which is a 14% return, 14.54% return, which is really, really good. If we look at our analysis, we are at 84% buy, 15% hold. So that is still looking good there. And we did have a dividend payment on July 31st, which was nice. It was 29 cents. So really nice dividend payment there. And if we have a look at our final stop, we are at QYLD. QYLD, we are pretty much breaking even here as well, 0.89% down, not much of a change there. Average cost per share, $18.02, and the actual current value is $17.87. So we are down in terms of our share price. We are down by 18 cents, which is 0.85% down. So it's a negative return, but not by much, almost breaking even there. There is no analysis here. We did, however, get a dividend payment of 14 cents on the 1st of August, which is nice. We got the payment and then the reinvestment there. So 14 cents on, I think it's just one share that we have. Yeah, just 1.17 share. So it's actually not bad. Not bad at all. That is about 1% a month, which is really, really good. So for our movement here, we're just going to buy another share of QYLD. I put the full $7 into QYLD. And we're going to continue to buy QYLD for a while. I haven't really decided how long, but that dividend payment is such a nice payment, really nice payment. And so we put our full $7 into there, and we will continue to buy that for the next few weeks. Going into crypto. So here we are at DEX Finex. If we check our US DEX stake, you can see we are still at $34.12. Not much change there. Still earning 15% APR. Our total return so far, $1.12. And we do have a principal release of 32 cents. So we are still doing really well there. Once again, this was a $28 investment. And so it's up quite high from that $28. If we jump into DEX Vaults, take a look at my vault. We have the Bull Run Bandit Vault. We are currently earning 11% APY. So you can see the APY has dropped significantly. That is only 0.03% daily, but we still have $45.92 invested into this pool. If we have a look at the performance, you can see that it actually has kind of just held steady. It hasn't really done anything. But I would imagine with the APY dropping so much, there's probably a lot of people pulling out right now. Yeah, we are seeing, actually, it's still kind of even out. Well, there's a $3,000 withdrawal. But there's still, yeah, $3,000 deposit. So there are still a lot of people who are using this pool, which is good to see, even though the APR or APY has dropped significantly. Yeah, and you can see it actually is kind of just holding on. So people are still holding on to this pool, which is very interesting. I figured once that APY dropped that a bunch of people would jump out of it. But that is not the case. Everyone is hanging on, which is good. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are probably the two safest coins to hold. if they go down, they're taking the whole crypto market with them. So I'm not too worried about that. If we jump into KuCoin, we can see that we are in our crypto lending, and we still have $19.74 total. Yesterday's earning was 1.5 cents, and we've earned a total of 22 cents from our crypto lending. If we check out the orders, we can see here that we are getting several orders a day still. After all this time, it's been a few weeks now. I think it's been like 3 weeks, and we're still getting several orders a day. The APY is still holding at 32%. That has not changed. And looks like we actually have some lent out right now, which is kind of cool to see. And I'm sure they will repay that very quickly, because that's the only thing that's been happening is very quick repayments. And we will get our interest, which is going great. So the amount of interest that we've been earning here has been really, really cool. Earning lots and lots of just basically free money from people borrowing our Axie Infinity token and paying it back. And so since we are still earning so well here, I'm going to continue to put another $7 into this, back into this pool. I'm going to be lending that out as well. And so hopefully next week we will continue to see just more interest coming in, more interest payments. Now, I have seen the news that KuCoin is limiting their access for U.S. citizens. I am a U.S. citizen. So luckily, crypto lending is still open to U.S. citizens right now. I don't know how long that will be. I would not be surprised if KuCoin just decides one day that all U.S. citizens needs to take their crypto off the platform and they decide to leave the country, just because of how crazy things are going right now. We'll see. And I realized I just made some money as I was in the middle of this video. We already saw some money go up. So a quick recap, we are doing great in crypto, especially on the lending side, earning, gosh, it's got to be close to 1% a day, if not more, with crypto lending, doing very, very well there. Dex Finance, the APY has dropped quite a bit, but the overall value of our investment is still the same, so nothing has changed there. We're still up on crypto. In Robinhood, most of our stocks have pretty much stayed the same, haven't really lost too much money, but dividend payments are still coming in, so we're doing well there. And of course, as usual, metals, we are still down, but not by much. Still have faith that metals will jump back up, but for now, we are almost breaking even, just down by a couple dollars. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next episode.